Hello, YouTube. This is Thabass coming to you playing Final Fantasy XIV. It's been a long time, I know. And with that, I just want to say thank you for the people who still subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't even know what to say, really, because I know it's not a lot nowadays in the current scheme of things, but I have over 700 followers, which is not quite under, not that much under my Twitter followers, which is kind of nuts when you think about it. I mean, it's just kind of weird. So let me get into the broad spectrum of why I'm doing this video. Well, first of all, let's look at the action here. I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. It's a game that's I never thought I'd play when I was, younger. Especially when I started this YouTube channel, I wanted this to be like an unboxing gameplay video for like the longest time, and then I stopped doing the channel because I graduated college and I wanted to move on and do other things. And then I started coming back, and then I added another YouTube channel. And my focus was pretty much everywhere. So the basis of this video is just to say I'm back. I'm back for good. I'm not going anywhere. And and I'll have to edit that out. And I just, I've been playing this game so much that I kind of want to talk about this game a lot, like a lot. It's been a big part of my life for the last 6 years, and I've been watching like other people like Mr. Happy, and it's coming to a point where like I want to start doing content for this game. It's been a big part of my life now, as I said, and I just feel like I want to start doing YouTube videos again. So it's kind of like the pieces are fitting together now. Like I finally have the time to do it. And I also want to stream this game as well. So why not make YouTube videos as well? Why not come back to YouTube? Now, of course, YouTube has been, kind of a controversial area for the last couple of years now. There's a lot of things going on with how they're, kind of organizing their content nowadays, and how they're, kind of treating other content creators. Like, I mean, there's a lot of different types of content out there, and it's kind of, I don't think people really understand like the gravity of the situation a little bit, because YouTube is trying to appease advertisers. They're trying to appease, their fans. Obviously, they're trying to appease the general audience. So there's a lot of things to consider when making videos like this. Now, I'm not going to be talking for the whole 30 minutes here. I mean, this video is exactly, I believe, 30 minutes or just a little bit over it. But I want to just say, hi, I'm back. And I'm not going anywhere this time. But I do want to kind of like comment on this video, like, commentate this video as I'm doing here. Like, so let's take my character, June Bonner. He is a level 80 samurai and gunbreaker. And, I'm starting to relearn samurai because, I mean, while there's not a lot of changes, there's some changes that, warrant a little bit of relearning, as such as with almost every other character that had a change in the patch. For those who don't know and may be curious why I'm, playing Final Fantasy XIV and doing videos on this, it's just the type of videos and the type of content I really want to get out there nowadays. And I know there's plenty of Final Fantasy XIV videos out there, but I'm kind of like in that mindset that I just want to talk about this game 24 hours a day now. So I'm back, and here's June Bonner, my samurai, which is my main. The samurai is my main. He's my main, not my main squeeze, but my main job. A lot of AoEs here. trying to dodge it and doing my own AoEs. Actually, I think it wasn't this one. It was the next set of ads that we actually died at. But yeah, it's been kind of, thrilling to relearn the samurai job, even though it's not really changed all that much. A couple of new moves. I'm still having a little bit of issues with meditate and shoka. I believe that's what they call it, shoka, which is a level 80 skill that you get. Oh, we're just gonna skip. I need to add that. Okay. And so we get to the first boss here. And this boss can be a little tricky because he has different kind of a different mechanics. There's some surprising mechanics. If you can see on the sides there, you have the little ads in glass containers. You definitely don't want to, break those open. Unfortunately, this actually happens in this fight. The healer will actually go in the wrong place. I believe the healer was new in this situation, so I'm not going to really fault them for that. So yeah, you have that one little phase right there where he does a big damage cleave there. You basically get a number over your head, and and then you're pretty much attacked by this guy. So here you get the big AoE circles here. You definitely don't want to go towards the circles here, and we do a pretty good job of mitigating that. It's the next set of the next phase here that will actually break the healer will break it, and then I will break one because I'm trying to get away from everything. So you can see I'm doing my damage here, normal rotations here. And I completely miss. This is good on me. I completely miss the poor tank getting drilled there. That was my fault, but I did catch this one. This, for those who don't know, this is the twinning. It is a level 80 dungeon. Post Shadowbringers content story mode. It's the first of many level 80 dungeons I'm sure we'll get in the patches to come. So here we get this phase once again. This is where the healer will mess up a little bit. And as you can see, wham, there goes the glass, and here comes the ad. So now we have to take care of that. And this gets the entire party miscombobulated because, of course, one of those phases with the circles there, it's not done well. They should have moved the circles kind of side by side with each other so we can have more room. But of course, this creates a problem, which then leads to the glass breaking. Yeah, this kind of became a mess at one point. I get killed here. That's fun. Yeah, and just a rough fight. The rest of the game doesn't. The rest of this dungeon doesn't go as bad, but you'll see at the very end that it doesn't go too well towards the final boss. But it's whatever, I mean, this is actually the first time I actually did this dungeon as a samurai, so I'm still getting kind of used to everything. I'm right there, standing in the puddle. Very good, Jay. Very good, Bass. Way to guy. But that's kind of the thing about this game, is that you can be good at this game, and I'm obviously not, but it's so fun to play and so fun to learn, and that's what I love about it. And we got this little thing again. This time I think everyone does it right, but the puddles are still in probably the worst place they can be in. But I mean, that's kind of the ebb and flow of this game. Like, sometimes you're just gonna have a great friggin' run, and then sometimes you're just gonna have a really shitty run. And this is kind of the situation we're at here. I'm gonna die here again because the healer, the healer was really new to this dungeon, I think, and scholars did not do well in Shadowbringers. Their healing mitigation, I don't know what it is. Maybe they're just underpowered, and they're just not getting the heals that like a white mage or maybe an astrologian would probably get. But I even think the astrologians kind of got staffed. I even think the astrologian kind of got kind of screwed there as well. Again, I'm dead, so I can't mitigate that damage for the tank. And the other DPS goes down. This is a mess of a fight. I mean, I knew it was a mess, but I don't remember how messy it was. And it's pretty messy. Yeah, I would have even taken a heal overtime, a hut, as I like to call it, a hut, just so I could, you know, survive. But we managed to get it done. I get up at the end here. I wanted an LB, but we didn't have an LB. For those who don't know, LB is Limit Break. Of course, it's Final Fantasy. What Final Fantasy game would it be if it didn't have an LB? Oh yeah, that's Final Fantasy VI. How about that? But we finally get it down. But again, that's why I kind of want to do this content, because a lot of stupid shit can happen in this game, and it's fun to record it, and it's fun to, you know, play and see how it does. Now, let's talk about this music for a second. This music is a banger. I think it's called A Long Fall, I believe. I believe that's what it's called. I could be wrong on that. If it's wrong, I will change. I will figure out a way to change that and edit that. For those who don't know, this is Masayoshi Soken. And the man has overtaken Yorumatsu for me, because he's just so damn good. Like, almost everything he does touches gold. I don't know where they found him, but I'm glad I found him. If you've ever seen the guy in person, he's an eccentric type of guy. And yeah. So we have this little corridor with a bunch of ads here. This is a pretty intense dungeon. You know, it doesn't literally look at it. Like, if you look at it here, you might not think it's that intense, but you know, when you first try it out, it's a little bit more hectic than you think it is, because there's a lot more ads and then a lot tougher than you would think. You would think that maybe at one onset, like, they would be a little bit easier to handle, but if you're like a gunbreaker, forget it, because if you take too much, you're gonna go down. You're gonna go down hard. I'm a gunbreaker too, so I know, because their damage mitigation is not there. It's like non-existent. Yeah. And what sucks, another thing that sucks about this dungeon, and I don't know why it happened to me, but I didn't get any drops in this dungeon. Like, I'm trying to get my eye level up for my samurai, and I got nothing. I got nothing at all. I don't think they give you any gear at the end of these dungeons either, because of course these are just brand new dungeons, and I think at like level 60 through 79 they give you items at the very end after completing a dungeon. I don't know, maybe that's just because if you clear it without dying, maybe that's what happens, but once you complete and clear a dungeon, you get a piece of gear in pre-Shadowbringers. But here, you do not. So I was actually worried that the Gunbreaker there would actually go down to the other set of ads, which would have killed him. I was actually kind of hoping he'd do it so I could show it on video, but he didn't do it. So what kind of sparked me to come back to YouTube? Well, it's weird, because when I was, doing this channel a long time ago, I was like, I don't know if I'm just kind of doing these videos because I wanted to do unboxing videos for the longest time. So I did unboxing videos for, I don't know, maybe a couple months. My highest video I ever got, or the most views I ever got, was like 52 or 78,000. And I was like, wow, that's really awesome. Today, that's jack shit. But, I mean, today it's like I mean, back then it was like, holy crap, that's a lot of people, and I got a lot of comments. You know, at the time, I'm probably not going to get any views or comments on this video, but if you do, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe too. I don't like to actually. I know I'm going to have to do it, but eventually, I'm just like right now. I don't want to say that, you know. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to say, like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Like I know I have to say it, but I don't want to. And you know, coming back to YouTube is, I mean, it's a little scary. I have to say it's a little scary, but it's also exciting too, because now I get to, you know, talk about something that I've been, you know, loving for the last 6 years. And I mean, I have friends I could talk to, you know, to talk about this. I mean, let me preface here. I should have prefaced this here. Oh, okay, that was a weird edit. That was a weird edit. I don't know why that. I'll leave that in. But yeah, I mean, I'm prefacing here. This is just a, you know, a rough edit and a rough cut of a video, because I'm trying to get back into this. I'm trying to do, you know, better edits. I'm trying to do, you know, I'm trying to get better at this YouTube thing, and I'm trying to, you know, be more on time. Now, I don't know how often I'm going to be uploading these videos. I want to try to at least do one, at least a couple times a week. These videos don't really take long to do unless I'm like, you know, going to be having a script or something along those lines. Like the top YouTubers, they have a script. Like it's not like rocket science. You have a script, you read off the script, or, you know, you ad lib off the script, and it's, you know, it's not hard to write these things, but, you know, you have to be a little bit creative and a little bit more nuanced, I guess is the word. This is boss number 2. This one's actually much easier. This was a much cleaner fight. Just has a bunch of ads. He has these lightning ads that just showed up right there. As you can see, I don't know, was that me who had that? If it was me, then I don't know what the healer was doing. Healer was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Luckily he got himself up. Setsugeka. Now you might see me doing a weird kind of set of moves there. I'll flash back, and then I'll do a Enki. I think it's called Enki. And then I'll go right back forward. I don't think that adds any more DPS, honestly. I just like that it looks flashy. That's the only reason why I do it. We have a dancer here as well. That's also another one of the new jobs from Shadowbringers. My understanding is that they're pretty powerful, but from what I've used it so far, it's kind of a weird job. Not to say it's bad or anything. It's kind of weird because you have these fans, like you have this gauge, and you get fans for like doing these combos, these chakram combos, and it's a really fun job. It's very like mobile. It's a very mobile job. It should be. It's a dancer anyway. Yeah, very very easy and clean fight here. Well, at least it was cleaner than the other fight. I think I'll actually F up here. Nope, not here. There was one I actually messed up, but yeah, I really should be using my True North a little bit more here. But there you go. Nice clean fight there. And that's all she wrote. So back to more YouTube talk. So it's been a long time. I understand that a lot of people have been asking, "Wait, where's some new videos? Am I going to be doing ASMR anymore?" So ASMR, that's probably not going to happen anymore. Not because I don't like ASMR or that I don't like doing it. It's just I don't really have time to do this kind of content and then do other types of content with it. If I'm going to do one thing, it's going to be one thing. And if I'm going to have a Twitch stream, and if I'm going to have, this Final Fantasy 14, and I'm not going to just do Final Fantasy 14. I'm going to do other games like Death Stranding. I'm going to do a video on when it comes out. But I'm going to be focusing on Final Fantasy 14 for the most part. But I'll definitely do other types of content as well as time goes on. As it comes to like actual media stuff, I don't think I'm going to do any like news, like like a video game news and stuff like that. I was going to do stuff like that, but it takes a lot longer to do, and you have to do a lot of research for that. And I just want to be able to make cool stuff for you guys, for Final Fantasy 14 fans, Final Fantasy 14 players, and mostly for myself. Honestly, I want to do them because I think it's going to be fun to do content. What type of content is coming, I don't know yet. This is just my introduction back into my channel. I don't even have an intro anymore. It's just going to be what you're seeing here is what you're getting. For now, I will obviously do my best to do more intro graphics. I have the full suite of Adobe stuff, so and I'm okay at it. After Effects I'm okay with, but for this I'm just going to for this video and for the next few videos I'm probably going to be really bare bones, just the content itself. I am going to be uploading all the Eden bosses without commentary for the first few videos I do, just to get used to editing and video editing, I should say, and then I'll get into more commentary based stuff. I definitely want to do like all the jobs that I do play. I want to give like an overview of them all. I'm sure you can you can find them on like Mr. Happy or Ethis or other great YouTubers out there. Ethis does a lot of lore stuff, and I really enjoy that because sometimes the lore goes over my head. But it's this game's fun. I love this game so much. It's quirky in its own way. It has a lot of there's a lot of passion in it. Yoshida does great work. He has a great team, and especially the sound team. I love the sound team because the music is fantastic. Don't forget, you can get all the music, most of the music from Final Fantasy games on Spotify now, so that's really cool. I've been wanting that for a long time. I have a lot of the albums anyway. I have a lot of the soundtracks, but alright, now we get to this weird boss. I said I wasn't gonna I totally said I was not going to do the whole video, but here I am doing the whole video. So the Tycoon is, you can be a bitch. You can be a mother. You know. You can be a mother effer. He has these like beams that come out, and if you can't see on the other side, if you don't actually do like even there, I got hit. If you don't do your due diligence and actually look. I don't know why I went back there. That was stupid. But I'm glad I was like right next to the safe zone there. I should have just stayed where I was. There was a safe zone like right there, I think. Again, I just do that because it looks flashy. I gotta love the music here too because it's just Omega, just to make sure it's like, hey, don't forget we still have this song, and I believe this is actually a remix of one of the Titan songs there. Double Midari there. Gotta love that. That is a dumb ass move. I don't know why they did that, but I'm glad they did it. Just love how like the ice like shows up under me as I do like that super powerful attack. Shield Samba, very great move. Definitely helps in tricky situations. And especially since Samurai doesn't have much utility other than its damage. It's kind of hard to be, kind of hard to be a fan of Samurai nowadays. But I love Samurai. It's the one class, one job that I actually wanted in the game to begin with, and I had no idea that it was going to be a powerhouse that it was. I thought it was going to be a tank when I first, because I believe in 11 it was tanky, right? I don't know. Leave a comment if it's actually if it was tanky. I think it was though. Oh, 54,000 crit. I remember those were hard to come by. Now I get them. Yeah, there's a fuck up. There it is. But again, I just want to say thank you to all who are still subscribed to me. It's going to be fun. I'm going to try my best to give you guys the best content I can, as often as I can as well. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch at Twitch, Thabass Twitch. That is where I'm parking myself nowadays when it comes to streaming. I might do a stream on YouTube too if people want it. I definitely want to do streaming on multiple avenues. I will actually die here. I think this is where I die, and I don't get up. No double Midari there. No, I don't die here because I managed to get that. I will die in a few minutes. I don't. Oh no, actually, I do a limit break at the end of this. That's right. Now I'm trying to remember what I did. Oh, there's a 15,000 MP there. Wow. They don't get that often. 25,000 crit. Gecko, no love. No love for the crit. 38,000. Come on, Kasha, give me that crit. And there's the death. Oh. Now, I thought I was clear away from that, and I wasn't. Now, I know this video kind of went a little long here. That's okay. Just being able to talk into the mic is actually good practice for me, so I hope you guys don't mind the long-ass video. I promise the next one will be much shorter and a lot more informative. But I just wanted to get my message out there that I'm back and I'll be doing a lot more content for you all. And I hope you enjoy the Final Fantasy XIV videos that I produce. Oh, I die again. So I did die again. I died twice. It might have been a different one I did actually limit breaking it. Yeah, because I lost it. Yeah. So there was no way I did a limit break here. And I think that's where I'll stay until the boss is defeated. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I promise next time it won't be so long. Unless it's like a dungeon video or more explanation. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, rate, and subscribe. Actually, don't even rate. I don't care if you rate it. And yeah, guys, take care.